Hello, hello, hello. We have a little spring fresh faced makeup look in the works today. I posted a look on my Instagram story a couple days ago, and it was honestly just like a random look that I did out of nowhere. Of course, those seem to be the looks that everybody wants to see. So I think I'm just going to do a play off of it. It was like terracotta and pink tones. And we're going to see how it goes. I always have the hopes that I'm going to look like Bella Hadid when I pull my hair back like this, when in reality, I just look like I have a very short bowl cut tucked behind my ears. Whatever. I am going to start out with a little bit of primer today. Shocker, shocker. I'm going to use this fresh one again, just because I feel like the foundation I'm using today, which by the way, okay, I just got that in my eye. Anyways, the foundation I am using today is this one from Physicians Formula, which I've had in my stash for months, ever since I think I got this around Thanksgiving. And I've been seeing in comments that a lot of you all really like this. I've only used it once or twice. And from what I remember, I don't know, I didn't really love it. So that's why it's just kind of been tucked away. But I keep getting questions, or not questions, I keep getting comments from you all saying that this is like your new favorite foundation. You love it. It's replaced your favorite foundation. So I'm going to try it again. It's Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. This color is probably 10 out of 10, not a match for me. It seems, yeah, it might be a little dark. It's LN3, but it's got that doe foot applicator to it. And I can't remember. Honestly, I think I wore this on Thanksgiving and maybe like one other time and just wasn't really blown away by it. So we're gonna see how it does. I'm using my Flower Beauty sponge because I think I used a brush both times that I remember using this, and I kind of just want like that fresh face, spring look. So I don't know, maybe this will look better with a sponge. It's actually pretty sheer, so I'm layering a little bit more, just a little bit more. I need some extra coverage around my cheeks because I've just had those like pesky bumps that show up that aren't really like pimples, but they're just like underneath the skin and they're just annoying. I would rather have a pimple so I could pop it. But that's what's like going on my face right now. So I think I need to layer a bit more. Okay, this is nice. I like it. It is very sheer though. I don't find that it's building up on my skin that much. So I would definitely say this is like a solid light coverage foundation. I am going to take this thing that also I've been getting a lot of questions about. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Foundation Stick. A lot of you guys have been intrigued ever since I posted this, and I love the original Neutrogena Hydro Boost Skin Tint. The problem is that the color I got is just a little light on me, so I feel like I haven't been able to accurately judge this. As you can see, like with the foundation I just put on, this is pretty light. So I'm going to use it as a concealer. Overall, like, I mean, it's been looking fine on the days that I have worn it. It's just so hard to judge when something isn't, your right color. So I'm just going to use it as a little bit of like an under eye brightener today and to conceal the under eyes. Cool. I'm liking this. So of course we've got to go in with bronzer, and let's be honest, do I use anything other than the Milk Makeup bronzing stick at this point? There's pretty much a 10 out of 10 chance that I'm going to choose this as my bronzer, especially when I want a really healthy look. I might occasionally go for the Charlotte Tilbury one, but honestly, I prefer the Milk one. It's just so fun to use, fast. It's good. So this has been something really fun that I discovered works very well as cream blush, and it's the new bareMinerals Bare Pro lipsticks. I have been using these as cream blushes, number one, because they have such a great lasting power, but number two, the formula reminds me a lot of like the nude sticks, intense matte lip and cheek pencils, which I love. So I have been using these as cream blushes. I'm going to mix two colors today. I put Camellia on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to mix this shade called Bloom, which is a little bit more pinky over the top. And I have just been loving the way these look on the face. They last a really long time because they are long wearing lipsticks, and they honestly, they don't look awkward. They look really good. So if you have these or have one of these, try using it as a cream blush. So I finished rewatching Gossip Girl in the span of probably less than 2 months, which is a very embarrassing accomplishment for me since that show has 6 seasons, and in every season there's like 25 episodes. So you do the math on that one. A lot of episodes for me to complete in less than 2 months, probably right at the 2-month mark. But you know what? That show is so nostalgic for me because that was the time I was in high school, and I love seeing them use like the same cell phones that I had, and that's when blogs really started becoming like a big thing. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. And let's be honest, okay? I just have to throw this out there. I love Blake Lively. Like, love her so much. I follow her on Instagram. I think she's a great actress. She's obviously amazingly beautiful. But Chuck and Blair were the backbone of Gossip Girl. I know a lot of people want to go out on a limb and say Dan and Serena, but no, honestly, very annoying characters. Chuck and Blair, all the drama, all the good stuff came from them. I don't think they get enough credit. So I just had to throw that out there for the Gossip Girl lovers out there. Fight me on it. This was something I wanted to try in my Flesh Beauty review, but they sent me 2 highlighters and I just didn't really feel like it was necessary to use both. But this is the Flesh Beauty something drops, I think. I'll have to put the name in the description box because I threw away the packaging. But the shade is called Aura, and it kind of reminds me of the Cover FX, those like celestial drops or whatever they were called that a lot of people were freaking out about a couple years ago, but in reality they made your pores look atrocious. So I'm going to give this a go. We're going to try this on the cheekbones as a highlighter. All right, brows off camera because I didn't want to be here for 30 years. So for that eye look I posted on Instagram the other day, I used a couple of new Caviar sticks. What's new, I basically don't even use regular eyeshadow anymore on my eyes. But Laura Mercier came out with a few new ones, and I used Ginger and Beam on my eyes. And then I went in and added a little bit of the color Blossom, which is a little bit more of like a pinky toned Caviar stick, just to add like that kind of like that contrast with the pink and the terracotta vibes. So I'm going to take Ginger, and I just basically put that all over my eyes. It's kind of just like a really nice neutral peachy toned. If you do have darker skin than me, this will probably just show up as more of like a skin tone shade, but it does add a little bit of like an orangey tone to my eyes. So I can't find my brush right now, so we're just gonna pat this out before it dries. Okay, so on camera, this Caviar stick literally looks like my skin tone. In real life, there is just this nice, subtle, faint, like terracotta coming through. So what I'm going to do just for this to show up a little bit better on camera, I'm going to take the new Urban Decay, what is this called? Reloaded, the new Reloaded palette. I've had this for several days now and haven't really used it. I'm going to take this shade in here called Boundaries, which is definitely more of like that orangey tone. And I'm just gonna sweep over my lids with this just so you can kind of pick up on that tone a little bit better. Now we've got a little bit more terracotta coming through. I'm going to take just a little bit of Blossom on the back of my hand and press that on the lower part of my lid. This is kind of just like a base color for that beam shade I'm going to apply. It's definitely more of a sheer duochrome color, so I just think this pinky blossom color helps it pop a little bit better. And now I'm going to take Beam and just kind of press that in the same areas I put Blossom. I'm going to take a little bit of the ginger shade underneath my eye. And then I'm also going to pop a little bit of brown liner in my tight line. I'm just going to use Smog from Urban Decay. I kind of want this duochrome to pop a little bit more, so I have this highlighter from Milk that's pretty much like the same tone, and I'm just going to pop that over the top. I got this new mascara in from L'Oreal. It's called Unlimited, and I have the black brown color. It looks like the brush just kind of like tilts on it, so I don't know. We'll test it out. Okay, I can already tell that mascara is a big no for me, so I actually have been really enjoying this one from CoverGirl. It's called the Exhibitionist. Reminds me a lot of the Too Faced Better Than Sex, so I'm going to use it because it's actually been making my lashes look really nice. I feel like my eyes are a little bit too bare, so I'm going to add some of these Ardell Demi Wispie clusters just to add a little bit more, you know, pizzazz, because I feel like since this is such like a fresh eye look that I'm looking a little bare. All right, so that is a little bit better. I love how these are just like a little bit just uneven when you put them on. They're not just like perfect lashes. So for the lips, I think I'm going to use this lip pencil from NARS. It's called New Love or New Lover. It's one of the glossy pencils. I actually don't even know if they still make these, but I love this color and I think it'll be a nice fun spring color. And then I might top it off with a little bit of NARS lip gloss. This one is in the shade Baby Doll. All right, so this is the look done. I really love it. It's kind of just like a fresh face, but still little pops of pink here and there. Eyes very subtle. I love this lip color. I forgot how much I liked it. It's kind of like if Orgasm were in a lip color, this would be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little spring makeup look. Hope it gave you some inspo. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below. Let me know which looks you want to see next. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my home channel. I am uploading on there once a week, every Friday. So everything from right now, it's just really food and cooking inspired, but I do plan on having some other things in the near future. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.